January was a little bit of a dry month, you could say, but in February we've got some new games coming and I think you're going to be excited for some of these. Listen, you would rather work on the backlog than just have a ton of amazing games at the start of the year. Or you can spend time with your partner. That's what I've been doing.
It's been a really long day. I'm so tired. I just want to have a bath and rest. Are you freaking serious? I'm trying to tell you something.
No, I'm still listening. But before we get into the video, you're going to want to hear the sponsors of this video, Instant Gaming. And stick around to the end of the video because my audience will be able to enter themselves in the giveaway. Instant Gaming saves you money on video games by saving money on the distribution costs, as these are digital games. And do not worry, Instant Gaming isn't another marketplace, as games are coming straight from the authorized seller. You've got PlayStation games, Steam games, Xbox, Nintendo, you've got them all. They have incredible reviews on Trustpilot and there are so many deals. As of this recording, 44% off Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the Gold Edition to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, 30% off. And Monster Hunter Wilds, we've got 31% off. Damn! You can even get notified of games going to come out or ones that are currently out of stock so you don't miss out. And there are quite a few games coming out this year. So click the link in the description or the pinned comment if you want to save some money on some amazing games. Remember, stick around to the end of the video. So for the PS Plus games we have announced for February, there will be Payday 3, High on Life, which is a very funny game. I didn't actually complete it, but it's quite a fun game if you like that sort of Rick and Morty humor. And Pac-Man World Repack. Now at number 13, I am so excited for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Literally, this is coming out round the corner. An open world first-person adventure game set in the 15th century Bohemia, and it continues but also concludes the story of Henry, the son of a blacksmith, who will fight against the Holy Emperor Sigismund and his allies during the Civil War. I haven't played the first one, but there is a recap on the YouTube. We actually saw it on the live stream the other day, and there will be a recap at the beginning of the second game, which we're going to be streaming when it comes out. But the open world and the NPCs for me is the most impressive. NPCs will have their own routines, work, spending time with their family, so it's great because this is going to feel so immersive. So for instance, you kill someone's husband in the town. When you come back to that town lately, she may be outside her house or inside her house and she's still crying because of the death of her husband. The world looks beautiful, the details, and they have also shown what sort of content they will be releasing later on in the year. And it does look like there is a lot, but also it does kind of scream out, oh listen, it's releasing, but there's going to be a shitload of other content. A lot of people will think, you know what, wait for a sale, wait a year, and you're going to get all of that content day one. There will be a barber feature, a hardcore mode, horse racing, but also an expansion coming too. There's loads. If you love pirate games, why not play a quadruple A game? Scarlet Rogue Waters is a tactical turn-based game set in a pirate world. You can become your own captain, but also recruit new members to your crew and also develop them into legendary pirates. And with each run, there will be new challenges as the world will shift with each run. Customize your encounters and even use legendary beasts to help you throughout your journey against different enemies. On the 6th, we have Luck to Be a Landlord. This looks a bit weird. This is a roguelike deck building game and you have to move into a new apartment and your only means of income is operating this slot machine. Quite confusing, but some of you might like this. Civilization VII is coming on the 11th and I know there is a huge fan base for this one. A turn-based strategy game if you're not familiar with the series. But what is cool about the game is the strategic decisions that will shape the cultural lineage of your ever-growing empire. You can rule as one of many legendary leaders throughout history, and you choose the course of your story by choosing a new civilization to represent your empire in each age. And your goal is essentially to build the strongest civilization. The campaign will be divided into 3 ages: antiquity, exploration, and modern, and this replaces the previous, which was ancient, Renaissance, and modern eras. I don't think this is for me because I've never played the series, but again, some of you might. Now we have a very weird open world game, but this is actually getting quite praised and it's being compared to something like The Simpsons Hit and Run. I think you'll be surprised with this one. Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip is an open world game as you will need to collect enough literal garbage to be able to drive to outer space. And you will explore this town and there are a ton of activities to do in this open world game. And with each mission or side mission, it's been described that there is a different gaming mechanic with each of these sort of mini games. And what is cool is that it's not actually repetitive. So usually with these mini games, you don't do the same one later on. It will be a different game. So it does keep the game fresh rather than just repeating the same process. You can even hit the civilians and earn some money in the process. And this literally looks and feels like hit and run. Afterlove EP is a game about a young musician struggling to move on with life after the death of their girlfriend. And this is quite a deep game. His friends are determined to help him move on, and Rama has been stuck for more than a year neglecting his music. And throughout this game, he keeps hearing her voice and he doesn't know if it's in his head or if it's actually real. Now we have Date Everything. This is kind of weird. And this game's coming out on Valentine's Day. And if you haven't got a date, then you could probably play this game. You know, save some money and don't take part in this stupid charade of Valentine's Day. Who actually falls for that? This isn't like your typical dating simulating game, as I've never really played one myself, but still your character loses their job to AI, which is basically happening right now. I remember listening to a video about this. And then they discover these special glasses, and when put on, the things in your house start to come alive and they become dateable people. Objects in your house become dateable. Your toaster, your fridge. What? What the f? Now, at number 6, I really enjoyed Tomb Raider Remastered. We played the first one on stream. I need to get back and play that in my own time, and I will. But we have Tomb Raider 4 to 6 Remastered coming very soon with updated graphics. And I can imagine this is a lot of fun. And I hope that they do bring out a physical release with this one. And just like the 1 to 3 Remastered, they didn't really say they were bringing out a physical until later. So I'm assuming that they are going to bring a collector's edition like they did with the first one. And that's when I'm going to be waiting for this. We have a sequel with The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. You will return to the Calvard Republic and unravel the mystery of the Crimson Beast. One day, a shocking series of murders set the wheels of fate into motion once again, and you continue playing as Van Arkwright, and you must investigate these murders. The combat seems quite cool as it builds from the first game, and it combines field battles, and then you jump into turn-based combat. So in the second game, it is all about strategy, as you'll be able to cast arts in field battles, which create more opportunities, and each character will have their allocated quick art, which can be used in field battles for much more variety. There's a new cross-charge attack, which can be performed by perfecting your dodges. So a lot of fans of the series are going to be stoked for this, as this is getting a lot of positivity online. In number 4, we have Lost Record Bloom and Rage, and these are the same creators as Life is Strange. Rewind back to the 90s and live the defining summer of 4 high school girls as they forge bonds through their growing friendship, their punk band, and an unexplained event that will forever change their lives. And although it looks all happy in that, there is some mystery to this game. This isn't for me. Now, at number 3, I said I always wanted to dive into the Yakuza series, and I will eventually. Listen, this is the beautiful thing about the backlog and gaming. There's a ton of games to play. Like a Dragon Pirate, Yakuza in Hawaii is one of the most funniest names for this title, as the series is just so random at times, and that is why it's got such a big fan base and community. Like I said, we don't get enough good pirate games, and in this one, there is so much content, variety, that I'm comparing it to Skull and Bones. In this modern pirate game, as an ex-Yakuza and now captain and a pirate, you will take part in combat at sea, and you'll be on the hunt for treasure and lost memories. Upgrade your ship, explore the sea, and make money. Over 100 potential members to be in your crew, and you can deepen bonds with your crew. You battle in the high sea, and like I said, there's some random stuff in this game. A freaking rocket launcher. There is so much thinking that needs to be done when choosing your crew members, as there are flipping laser beams, machine guns. We need more games like this. There's also the offshore battles, but this isn't turn-based, so I think a lot of people will be enticed. Even people that were fans of the turn-based, I think they can do spin-off games like this. This just makes it even more fun. There's stuff to do outside the ship stuff, and this does look like a lot of fun. So number 2, you have a ninja game with Ninja 5.0, and now I'm really feeling my age here, because this reminds me from when I was a little kid. And damn, we would just play 64, SNES, PS1. Those were the good times. Hercules. And in this game, it is an action platformer, and this was released on the Game Boy Advance. Damn, we are taking it back. I just think 30-year-olds and over will probably enjoy playing this one. Now in number 1, a lot of people are super hyped for this. Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out end of the month. Now I played a little bit of the beta, and I just couldn't get to grips with the concept combat. I think it's just because I didn't spend enough time with it and I just stopped. I think eventually I will play this game, but I've never played a Monster Hunter game. But this is going to be probably Capcom's biggest game ever. With this one, you can play on your own or up to 3 friends if you like, and your job will be to take down monsters as you're assigned to the Forbidden Lands. The guild take on a boy who was found as a mysterious monster attacked his town. Now, there is so much to take on if you're a newbie like myself with Monster Hunter Wilds. You have a trusty little supporter that will help you on your journey, and you get to choose from a variety of different weapons that fit your playstyle. You want to stay up close? You can choose a weapon for that. And there are 14 weapons to choose from, and this is going to take a lot of thought. There are camps, there are pop-up camps, which you can lay out when you're out in the open world, but monsters may come and destroy that. But you can upgrade your weapons, armor. There is so much to pack on here. This is going to be, like I said, a very big game. I want to know, are you excited for Monster Hunter Wilds? Have you played a Monster Hunter? Haven't you played a Monster Hunter? Just let me know. Now, before we get on to comment of the day, if you want the chance to win a game of your choice from Instant Gaming, this is what you got to do. So all you have to do to enter is, first of all, click on the affiliate link below, and you just have to set up an account with Instant Gaming. Then with the giveaway link, you will need to click that, and then all you have to do is click participate. You will see a countdown, and the winner will receive an email with their details about their prize. Remember, this giveaway is specifically to my audience, so you might as well sign up if you're watching this video, because someone is going to win. Then if you are chosen, then you can choose a game of your choice on the website. Anyways, let's look at the comment of the day from my previous video predicting my best games of 2025. Shout out to DJ W Chip, top video neutro. Think we all know it will be the year of GTA 6 if it's out. I'd love a shock announcement like Resident Evil 9 or Red Dead 2 Remastered. I personally cannot wait for Yotai, Death Stranding 2, and Snake Eater. Cheers for the comment, dude. I appreciate it. And yeah, like 2025, like I said, I feel like it started strong because I've got so much on my backlog. I've really enjoyed Dynasty Warrior Origins. I'm still playing Metaphor Refantasio, and I just feel like with every month, I feel like the games are going to get better. We've got such a big game with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds in February, like a Yakuza. There's so many like games. There's only so many games you can play. And come end of the year, something like GTA 6, if it will come or not, we were discussing it on live stream. If the PS5 Pro, if they announce that GTA 6 will run at 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro, then I think we're going to get a lot of people buying the PS5 Pro, including myself. And if you didn't see on stream, I bought the stand. I don't know why, but I did. A stand! Thinking I'm going to buy a PS5 Pro. I don't know why I did that.